Happy Wellness Wednesday. I'm so excited today. We are talking about the shred. We start Monday, February 7th. And this is a program that we do every month. I'm super excited about it. The first time is always so fun because we love having new people who hop in. And after you do it month after month, it gets easier and easier and it becomes a lifestyle. And that's what I love about it. So I'm Angel Fault, the fitness angel. And I'm so excited today. We have Maria and Brandy and Barbara all here. And we're going to hear from Barbara, who's a holistic nutritionist, a fitness instructor, a friend of mine. And we want to hear why you decided to take Juice Plus, because this is a Juice Plus program. And then why you decided to jump in on the shred and why you recommend it to all your clients.
Okay. Well, the reason I love Juice Plus is because I learned so much about nutrition in school and learned how, we need certain nutrients just to complete the metabolic and physiological processes in our body. And when we don't get them over time, it can cause damage and lead to disease and things. So I knew, the importance of nutrition. I also know that it's really hard to get enough through what we eat, because one, it's a fast-paced world, we're always in a hurry. And it's just hard to eat that many fruits and vegetables every day. I mean, no one does, not even me. Even when I try, it's impossible. So when I, learned about Juice Plus, I just thought it was awesome. That it was going to fill in all those areas, that we lack in or where we fall short. And then when I was introduced to the shred, that just took it one level up, because on the shred, we make sure we're taking our Juice Plus like we're supposed to, even though we do that every day. So we're getting that nutrition. We're encouraged to eat correctly and get rid of the things that make our body acidic, like dairy and gluten and sugar, processed foods, caffeine, give our body a break. And then the other thing, something we really spent a lot of time talking about in school was intermittent fasting and the benefits of it. And it's put your body into autophagy, which means self-eating. So when we don't have food on our stomach and we've eliminated all that stuff, it gives our body a chance to devour, get rid of damaged cells, old cells, excess cells like fat, and so that it makes way to regenerate healthier cells. So all the way around, we're just giving our body this break and this regeneration. And then, like you said, over time, I basically lived the shred. That doesn't, during that 10 days, you really hit everything perfect. But after that, it's mostly that. But if you want to, indulge in something, that's okay, as long as it's not your everyday. But it really just sets the stage for a healthy lifestyle and gets you thinking about what you need to do for your healthiest self. So I love it. And I love recommending it to people that I work with.
Yay, I love hearing that. And tell us what happened with your own personal health story once you started adding Juice Plus to your diet.
Okay, well, I have genetically, I guess, I have a mother and a immediate aunt that developed Raynaud's. And then both of them, they had that like 15, 20 years. And then it developed on into scleroderma, and they're both autoimmune diseases. And scleroderma, there's no cure, and it's a very debilitating disease where you just basically you overproduce, I believe it's collagen, and so like their fingers pulled up and get hard bands across the body, your skin everywhere just hardens, and then if it's systemic, it hardens your organs, and that's usually the lungs. And my mother has systemic. My aunt had localized, which, did affect her on the outside, but, it didn't get to her lungs. But anyway, so I have Raynaud's, and I've had it probably, 5-7 years. And in a year and a half that I've been on Juice Plus, I have noticed a significant improvement. They're not getting it. Usually with Raynaud's, as it gets severe, like when you get cold, your fingers will just turn as white as a ghost, and your toes, any extremity. And mine are not doing that like it used to. I'll have little patches, but it's not the whole thing. So I feel like I am on the road to not being victim to this disease. So that excites me because I know I'm getting the nutrition that I didn't get, otherwise, consistently. If you're taking that Juice Plus, you are getting that every single day, irregardless of what you eat. You still want to eat well, but irregardless, you are getting that nutrition, and that means everything.
I love that. So even though you're a vegan and you eat very healthy, there's still nutrients you're not getting. I know I was looking at the ingredients and thinking, okay, I know I don't eat beets every day, and I know don't eat artichoke every day. I mean, there's some foods you just don't get every day, and we have that with Juice Plus.
Yeah, and
So
we tend to eat the same things. Like, I
yeah,
don't know about you guys, but you have your things and you just cycle them through. So we miss out on a whole array of very important fruits and vegetables, that some people, we may never consume otherwise.
right.
So
Right. And 1 out of 10, they say, will get enough fruits and vegetables in their diet. And we know that's not even true because it was just on the news, I guess, at Today's Show. 9 out of 10 do not get the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables. And so
you have
that's
to be
just,
very intent on doing that each day, I think, to make it happen.
yes. And you basically have to be eating a lot. I mean, a lot all day. And it's just hard. We're in such a fast-paced world. Even people who eat a plant-based diet don't tend to get enough, like you said. Because I know if you're over 50, if you exercise regularly, if you've ever had a chronic illness, if you're battling any kind of condition, they say you really need 20 servings a day. And that's a lot.
Yes. Well, and I just wanted to comment, even if you're vegan, and you guys know, you can go in the store, there's so many fast food vegan things you can buy.
Yes.
So even though, some vegans don't eat that much raw fruits and vegetables, because they can
Right.
fill it up with so many other things. So, this is just a
Yeah.
great,
That's true. That's true. You
instrument
think
that you're
about
getting.
all the sweets and
Oh,
treats, and yeah, you
if it
could be
says vegan,
vegan and eat junk food.
when it says organic or health, you think, oh, this is good for me, I can have whatever, but that's not true. And even if just because it's a vegan product doesn't mean it's healthy. You have to look at, you have to know your ingredients, because, everybody's cashing in on, they know there's more vegans. So let's make a bunch
Branding.
of vegan products people will buy and that kind of stuff. So you have to be very
Yes.
careful.
Yes, I know that is so good, because when I think vegan, I think just fruits and vegetables everywhere, but that is not always the case.
No.
Oh my, I saw something funny about if Oreos weren't vegan, I wouldn't have a problem or something like that. Anyway, it was just silly, but you're so right. That's a good point. And on the shred, what we do, guys, for those that don't know, is we drink 2 smoothies a day. We use our complete, which is a high in fiber, and it's got prebiotics, which is great for your gut health. And it's very filling. Yeah, Brandy just had one. I'm finishing up one now, and it's got a little pink tint to it because I added some Perform also. So we have this one with 15 different superfoods, all vegan. And then we have the Perform, which is great for after workout. A lot of people just mix it with a little water, maybe add a little lemon and just toss it. And it's got all the nutrients in you to help your vascular system, help you with get your B vitamins, all from plants. Everything we have is vegan, which I love, and it's healthy. It's not full of cookies. So we have these smoothie mixes, and then we have our capsules, which I love. This is like the foundation, I think. The fruits and vegetables, we'll call this our duo. Your child will get these complimentary when you order, ages 4 to 18 or undergrad and college. And this has, apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, acerola cherry, pineapple, prune, dates, and beets. And then the greens have broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and kale. And we don't always eat the lemon peel, right? So I love that we're getting extra of that. And then the berry blend and the vegan omegas, which are amazing. We skip the fish, but the berries have raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate. Who in the world eats that every day? Concord grape, black currant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. And then the vegan omegas are a mix of the 3s, 5s, 6, 7, and 9s, which together has amazing synergy for your skin, hair, nails, your brain, your heart, your eyes, all of those things. So I love that it all works together. And we call this the quad. And I take that every day. Raise your hand if you take the quad every day. Yes, I knew y'all did. That is so, so good. And then, if you have a child or a grandchild or niece or nephew, think about the blessings that's going to be for them for their future. We never know what we might be preventing. And that's what this is all about, prevention. So the shred just incorporates using our capsules, using our smoothies, and it's a detox program. So, because the more you put these good things in, the more you're going to push the bad out. And we all need more of that. And like you said, the intermittent fasting, I love the autophagy. Go ahead.
And I just wanted to add something. So on the shred, it'll tell you to not eat 3 hours before you go to bed. And there's a scientific reason for that. And sometimes that's a real hard 3 hours if you're up, because you want, but the reason that you do that is because you want your stomach to be empty, the digestion to be finished, because that's the only way autophagy will start. If you have food in your stomach, you're not going to go into it. So, and the peak hours are, fall in the circadian rhythm for autophagy to occur. So you need that 3 hours from like 6 to 9 to let everything empty and be finished to get the maximum benefit. So there's an important reason for that.
Yeah, that's so good. And I just think, why not be younger? Because it literally makes you younger. That's what autophagy is. So, or part of it. I love that. And some of us start out the fasting just 12 hours. And that is a great way to start. And everybody's different and you have to listen to your body. But then it gets a little easier. And then you can go to 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours. One day I was in such a role. You know how you get in a rhythm, you have to develop the rhythm. And I had gone like 23 hours and I was like, oh my word, I might as well go 24. There's so many fasting benefits. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say the sweet spot, you can start at 12, but the sweet spot, what I learned in school, was 16 hours. If you can make it 16, that is like the peak of achieving that. So, if you can push yourself, go 12 and try to push at least some days, it's really good.
Yeah, I won't do that every day, but I can do that a lot of days. And you do feel better. And the thing about our sleep and getting with the circadian rhythm, when the sun comes up, we want to be waking up. We want to get sun in our eyes. There's a lot of benefits to that. Go outside and get sunlight in your eyes. And at night, when the sun's going down, get sun in your eyes. You can Google that. There was amazing podcasts on that recently. But if you get in that rhythm and go to bed early, you won't want to eat. That's a secret. Instead of staying up late, snacking, watching TV, turn it off and go to bed. And it really does help you, because we know if we go to bed early and get up early, our day goes better. We get much more accomplished. What'd you say, Brandy?
I have a question. I think I'm such a visual person. If you're thinking about the 16-hour stretch, you're probably sleeping 7 to 8 of those hours.
Oh, yeah.
Say that's 8 hours. You've got 4 hours on the front end and 4 hours on the back end. So once you get up, if you could go another 4 hours, then that's when you can start your eating again. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
And then I also had a question about, I have friends that are shift workers. So their circadian rhythms are different. So how does that play in and look like for them?
Well, shift work is very hard on people. I mean, that, and a lot of times people who work shift, well, I guess shift, your nights this time, then your days. And then I tell you, that's just very detrimental to the body. And they would just have to figure it out on their schedule. But I don't know, because it switches so much. It's tough.
Yeah, we have Trina in our group, and she's a nurse and she works night shift. And now her schedule's gotten better. She's changed jobs, but it is horrible on the body. It is horrible because we're not meant to sleep when the sun's out, and your family's out running around and making noises. And it's just hard to get that solid, good, heavy sleep.
Well, when you're constantly switching it up, you get your body used to this, and then you got to switch to this. I think it's a terrible idea.
Changing it. And I know she would teach classes in the day and work at night and then try to catch up on her sleep like 2 and 3 days. You really can't. You can't do that. But I think for people who do that kind of work, maybe it's for a short period of time, I hope. I wouldn't wish that on
might even-
anybody.
that might even be a good topic to visit with Trina, because
Mhm.
I know a ton of people that do rotating shift work or work on the night shift. So that might be a good
Yeah, maybe
opportunity.
how she worked it into her schedule. Yes.
Yep, she made it work. Yes, yes. Well, I thought I would share the screen and just show our friends that we do have a website called shred10.com, and it tells you, a little bit more. We have a shred guide, and it has all of these wonderful things, even a shopping list. If people want a grocery list and recipes, we have that for you in the ebook, and it's totally free. It's amazing. The private Facebook community is #healthy4life, and we have all of these things in there, and it's just wonderful, wonderful encouragement. And then our daily personalized support and education, text message accountability. I have some that like to text. If you prefer texting, whoever you sign up with will be happy to help you with that. Accountability is huge. It is so nice to tell somebody I did my workout, or I drank my smoothies, and, I took my capsules, all those things that are important to have success. When you have somebody to tell and you look forward to that, it helps you do it. It totally does. So lots of videos, lots of support. We also have a Taste the Shred cooking guide, which has more recipes if you want more. And then, of course, we have all of our wonderful products. And this is a good 23-minute video. I'm not going to play it now, but this is great. I recommend everybody watch that Daily Detox with Shred 10. It's a 23-minute video. You can just tap on that and it'll take you there, or get with the person who invited you and they can share it with you. So that is really the gist of it. And then if you are on the Healthy Living Revolution, which is a website, we have more resources, which I love. I love sharing this because there's more cookbooks. They're all shred friendly. And then we have lots of webinars, 20-minute webinars from some of the most amazing doctors on some of the hottest topics, like fasting and things, and then lots and lots of resources. So make sure you ask the person who invited you to share more about what you need help with. But guys, thank y'all so much for joining today. And I'm going to record this and put it on my YouTube channel, and I'll share the link in our private group. And if anybody's watching this, we do have a private group. Just for those who want to learn more, you might be curious. It's called Filled with Good, because we just want to fill it with good recipes, workouts, inspiration every day. Jack is getting lots of treats today. He needs a shred, doesn't he? Say, I'm growing. He's doubled in size since we got him. Doubled. He went from 20 to 40 pounds. So I know, right? So anyway, guys.
Gummies. Give him the Juice Plus gummies.
I know, and I don't have gummies. I just do capsules. So I probably need to invest and get him some gummies. Thank you guys so much for joining. And we start the shred February 7th. So make sure to tell all your friends, your family, invite them to join, because it is really life-changing. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Hey. Bye.